Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Hume Highway, also known as the M31. We're going to be exploring when it opened, the sections of it, and other important things. And before I go on, please subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned in. Hello guys, today we're going to be talking about the M31. So the M31 is a major highway. It's a dual carriageway. It was upgraded to a dual carriageway in 2013. I don't know how it used to be like before then, but yeah, that's how it was. So the M31 actually starts in Sydney, but it looks like it ends there. So we'll start in Melbourne. Now this blue section is the NSW section. It does go to Melbourne, like I said, but it shows the NSW section and it doesn't show the Victoria section as part of it for some reason. So the M31 starts here. So as you can see, there are two lanes. You have to go left if you want to go on it, and then from there the road coming from the other side links up to it, and then you're good. That's that's a bit simple. Just if you want to avoid the exits, just stay to the right, and you won't have any. Except, yeah, just stay to the right. You won't have any exits. And then in Sydney is the more complicated. It's the more complicated interchange. Now you have M7 from one side and M5 from one side. Now, if you're in M7, just stay to the right. You don't need to change. Just stay to the right and keep to the right. There's going to be an exit to A28 Camden Valley Way. Just stay to the right and you'll be good. And then from M5, this will look like an exit, so you'll probably avoid it and then you're good. You won't have any more exits. And like I was saying before, it looks like it's ending here, because the Hume Highway has the name, I just said it, the M31 has the name Hume Highway, and this name, so since this road is exiting the highway, and this road has Hume Highway name, my guess is that the Hume Highway name exits via this road and connects to this road via that exit. And then that's how this road becomes Hume Highway. And then from there, it's through a little patch. It's called the Southwestern Freeway. Now the M31 is actually the M5. The M7 intersects with the M5, but the M31 is actually the M5, hence the Southwestern Motorway, and then here the Southwestern Freeway. And then, so the M31 starts here as the Hume Motorway, and it's the Hume Motorway up until this road called the Menangle Road. And then from there it becomes the Remembrance Driveway. It's also called the Hume Motorway, but it's just called the Remembrance Driveway to Canberra. Then after the Canberra exit, it is called Hume Highway. Yeah, and then from there until Albury, it's called Hume Highway, Once it crosses into Wodonga, from there it is then called uh, Hume Freeway. There we go. It is 840 kilometers long, including the Victoria section, and it is a major freight route, and it's very long. It passes towns like Mittagong, Maryland, Goulburn, Gunning. Yes, it bypasses all those towns. I think before I think it used to go through them before 2013, I think, and then it bypassed them. Let's take an example. This Yass Valleyway. By my guess, I think it was the actual motorway. And then they built this section, the one that bypasses Yass, and called it called this section the pre-existing one the Yass Valley Way. That's just an example. There are heaps of other towns that do that, like Gundagai. Might have been that this road, actually, I don't know how, Gundagai did that. But yeah, that's just one of the examples. And Albury is a major town. It has a train station. It's part of the Albury Wodonga Twin Cities, and it's also next to the Murray River, which is the largest river in Australia, and it's also a major source for agriculture and food, I think. And then in Victoria, it passes towns like Wodonga, Barnawasa, Chiltern. It bypasses Wangaratta, Benalla, Violet Town, Euroa, Seymour, and other minor towns along the way. And then bypass goes around Wallen, touches Wallen East, before entering the city at Craigieburn, and then ending at Thomastown, interchanging into M80, connecting to M80. Now M80 itself connects to M1, and M1 is the Princess Highway, but we'll talk about that in another video. And it ends here at this road, Greensboro bypass. Google Maps has done a very bad job. Street view here. And that's the M31. It is a major route. Oopsie, my bad. It's a major route in Australia connecting two major cities, Sydney and Melbourne. Constructed in 1817, but in sections, not all at once. Though Wikipedia, I don't think that's true though. I don't think that's true, actually. Yeah. And that's it for today's video, guys. And make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. By the way, the Hume Highway opened in a section opened in 1977, and then another section opened in 1979, I think. So, like I said, it didn't all open all at once, it opened as sections.